feel like it's been a while since I played this game. But there's a few more chapters left. So hopefully we can get through them tonight, or maybe one more stream. Maybe 1 or 2 streams, I think. We'll go through the autosave. "10 years ago, a man named Cecil took a little girl named Lynn hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Cecil met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory." I don't even remember what happened in the last chapter. That's how long it's been since I played this game. I see myself. "There you are, Commander. Sit, finally. So where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Cecil." Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive. Very well. You're in a submarine? Nice try, Inspector Cabanella. But you can never stop me. See ya, sucker. Trick time. Alright. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there though, but if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. Let's see. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. Nah. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that? Wrong. I was murdered by all of you. Detective Ciao, who chased me down and forced me into a corner even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there where I was running. Lynn? She was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanela. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record, and my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth, me and Detective Ciao. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. Whoa, where is his arm bent like that? Hmm? Ye gods. Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Hemsick. Oof. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanela, he's awake. My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanela character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because that's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Alright. Let's Ghost first. Look at him. Is that something emanating from his body? Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? I wonder, can we even go there? Book. Can't get there. We're gonna have to swivel. Oh shoot. What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So, you're here, are you? He sensed my presence. Oh my god, he's looking at me. I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give up now. I control everything. Damn it. Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Wait, don't shoot. This other me knows the powers of the dead well? Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You're practically shouting, look at me, baby. It looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. I guess I'd better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clues. What? OM. I can't swivel it. That's one. I wonder if I can... I can't even see behind. The top of this bookshelf is lined with books. This one on top is balanced so precariously it's a wonder it doesn't fall off. How did the old pigeon guy even reach up here? And I wonder if he makes his pigeon fetch it for him. How did he notice me? Just from that swivel though. So what can I do to get to him? That didn't even do anything. Ugh! What's going on? I've never seen there were... Oh, is it just a repeat? It is a repeat. Okay. I'm not gonna reread all of that. Yeah. Actually, can I... Oh no. Right? Can I? No. Okay. And then he shoots. Looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. I guess I better rewind the clock. I can't use it in front of him. He's literally facing me. I can't get anywhere. I can't even get lower. Can't do that. Did that. Did that. Can't swivel. I can call. No good. I can't use the phone lines in the past world. Dang. I'll have to find something I can do here. I just want to make sure I did everything I could first. And if that doesn't work... R. Whoops. Okay. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to ask for a hint. Or talk. So are you a manipulator too? I have ghost chick, powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anywho, I think you'd better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. You're right, I better be careful. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. Where else can I go? Like, bruh. I've done all of this. Close that. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Okay, this is all the same stuff. Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Ooh. Look at this place. What is this place? What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here, and now there's another death lying hidden here. What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Hey, come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? Oh, shoot. Yeah, yep. This is some kind of device. Very astute observation. Sorry, my memory isn't working. Yeah, mine isn't working too well right now either. I do remember seeing somebody use this equipment though. Excuse me? Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things, but never mind that. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you've brought with you, pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy. I'm his guest actually. He said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back 4 minutes before your death in order to change your fate, that is. Are we already in the past, man? But you can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela, but if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. Oh my god, we're gonna rewind back further. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... He's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela. So it's really true. I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. The shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn. So it's true, you're manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Ciao did. And then, now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll be all over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Professor, look out! Oh. Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past. Oh, man. wonder. There's no use, I can't open it. Could the fact that Professor's standing on it have anything to do with it? I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set. He sounds so proud of that fact too. This door? Such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be so hard, wouldn't you agree, Professor? Yeah, that's why we're both dead. A door that opens downward, eh? Where do I go from here? Cool, what do you think you're doing? I just thought I'd try it out. If you do, you're gonna set the contraption in motion. Oh yeah. I just thought, he just thought he would blow me up, so is what he thought. Oops, that was my bad. But there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my tricks on in this room. Let's try again. Yeah, technically there isn't much for me to go on. What in the world is this thing? This device has the meteorite data entered into it. If it detects Temsec radiation in response. Got that, kid? Isn't it a lovely thing? I guess sometimes it's important not to think about things too much. What a sorry pair. Alright, man. Jump in there and stop the explosion, would you? Easy enough for you to say. Foolish of you to say, too. If you stop the explosion, he'll just do me in some other way. Fair enough, then jump in there and take care of that man in red, would you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say, and most likely impossible to boot. That huge explosion didn't even make him bat an eye. Well, what do you propose then, Professor? Pray tell. Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Easy enough for you to say, sheesh, what's up with all these people? Anywho, jump in there and do something. Oh shoot. Oh, I hit it again. Dang it. I think I have to stay here and wait till he gets off. I think. I think. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela. So it really is true. You're okay. This is all the same. Oh, he's standing on it. So I have to wait till they're both off? Oh my god. Why is someone always still standing on it? Now, along with the contraption in this room. Does he move back? I need to know. Sisso, hey, I know that voice. Help me. What? Where are you? find me before I'm carried away. Huh? Hmm? What's the frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yep, a little guy that looks a little fragile but has strength that surprised you. Well, he's asking you to find him. Before he's carried away, no less. But I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? I can't figure out what I have to do. I would think I have to do this. Okay, we'll see where this goes. Sissel. There he is again. Farewell. Sounds like your little pal was carried away. Where was he? Maybe you should have tried to find him somehow. Maybe you should have looked around, you know, from corner to corner. Oh my god. Now what? Maybe I should start over? Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, so the door thing is a bust. Can't do the door thing. Under these circumstances, I don't think my powers alone are enough to solve anything. I think I better find the owner of that voice that was begging for help. Let's see if I want to look around. I can always move the screen with... Okay. I'll try taking another look around. Oh. Like, I don't like how they tell me I have to look for something and obviously I can't even reach certain places. As you perhaps have already noticed, time is running out. Yeah, I know. Perhaps but you know, there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my ghost tricks on around here. It looks like it's all over. Unless I find another path, I'm sort of a deadlock here. Oh my god. Yeah, we know the voice. Find me. Yeah. Yeah. Before I'm carried away. Leaf. Oh my god. So here I am. Oh hey, it's Missile. What are you doing there? Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there? No, that's okay, never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course. Here, let me come join you. Okay, here I am, sister. Now maybe things will flow in a new direction, even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. B. Do you remember how to use my powers? Probably not. Yeah, I can swap things that have the same shape, right? Well, to be precise, I can swap things that look like they have the same shape. What's the difference? As I was being carried by the wind and falling into the river, I realized something. If you look at a thing from a different angle, it looks different. You know, that's a pretty good point for a little doggy who came in with sewage. Same shape. Is it the ball? Same shape. Okay, let's stop that explosion. No, we can't do that. Okay, let's take care of the man in red then. No, we can't do that either. We can't do this, we can't do that. What can we do? We let the explosion happen. Then we rescue the old pigeon guy without the man in the red noticing. And your powers are the key to all of it, missile. Oh, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. We're talking about a matter of seconds. We can't miss our chance. I'm so confused on what I need to do. I'm like so confused. So I'm assuming we let it happen. Professor, look out. So I have to save you without the other me noticing. And the moment of truth is just as the explosion. The moment of truth is just as the explosion occurs. We can do this, as I know we can. The key to success here is this little doggy's powers. Those are not even helping me. I'm so confused. I am not. My brain ain't working right now. I'm so confused on what I need to do. Do I have to stop? No, he said let the explosion happen. Trash can. Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something. This though, my animal instincts are starting to surface. If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat beast in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. A bigger commotion, eh? What does that even mean? Oh god. Now that's what I call some proper commotion. They're making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing myself. It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back now, right? So they start a commotion. I think let's try it so I can talk to them. I can swap things that look like they have the same shape. Okay, well, I'm done stitching that. Do I just let it happen now? Oh. Was I supposed to do that? Oh shoot. Oh, did I switch it too early? Oh. Oh shit. I have to move him. I think. Ah. Can't swap it back? How can he not notice the little... Can he not notice the floor missing? As for you, Inspector, meh, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might make it hurt a little bit, but not when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you. How are you getting on? All right. All right. I've been... How long has it been? It's been 47 minutes so far. And I'm still in the same chapter. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Camilla, I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here. Updated the phone book. Fate averted. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't. Oh dang, have you at least made progress? Well, just now I did. I was kind of a bit stuck. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor justice minister a real fright. Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that. And what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute. Miss Camilla is a hostage? Yes, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Camilla? A hostage? What's a hostage? Anyway, Inspector Manila, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different, right, Sisto? That's right, with us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay? Okay, let's hurry up and get through this. Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Camilla's upstairs, so our first step is to get up there. So I'll go up first and wait for you. Oh, Jesus. Okay, lovey-dove. We need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Poor bird. There you are, Sissel. Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? Sigh. There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot. And then save Cabanella without him noticing. Phew, it's even worse than last time. Anywho, jump in there and do something. Okay, I'm ready to jump in, so don't forget. Whenever you want to use my powers, just tap B. Okay. Let's see what he got. Knit hat. Something that is similar in shape to a book. So, sister, could you explain something to me? Exactly how did the man in white die? He got shot with the gun. Gun? Huh? I've always wondered about those things. How come people die when they hear that loud bang? Huh? Oh, why do they? I don't remember. Oh, brother. I hope I never lose my memory. Mr. Whitecoat here died because he got shot with a bullet. Bullet? A little lump of metal. It proves fatal when it gets lodged in his head. Aha, I get it. It's like a little tiny Mino, right? Yeah, something like that, I guess. Different shape, though. In that case, I ought to be able to use my powers on it. Save the man in white. Hey, good news, eh, Whitecoat? Can't anybody here just call me Cabanella? Bullet! Oh, shoot, how am I supposed to get up? There you go. Okay. Did you see that? That bad Sissel turned around. Okay, I know that. I know I have to do something. Do you have to call him that? But yeah, maybe this is our chance to try some ghost trick. This is the only time he takes his eyes off of me too. If you have something, do it now. Time to take the first steps towards saving the inspector. The only guy I can think of is to swivel the... To swivel this. Oh shoot. Rock. Turn on. I bet tonight's execution would be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. I'd never listen anyway. He rolls back. Okay. Now what? I wonder if I move the step ladder, that mean I can't get back. I have to move it back. Unless I swivel. Unless I swivel the desk lamp. Trying to think. Yikes, I'm a little scared now. Why didn't he die? Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he wouldn't die if I shoot him. Then why did you go to the trouble of shooting him at all? Time's almost up. That's enough chit-chat. But now the situation has changed slightly. These last split seconds are our chance. Okay, I may have to redo this a bunch of times, but let's try. Did I ruin it? Ah, shit, I ruined it. I ruined it. Oops. Oh, I did it from the beginning. Dang it. We should do it without stopping the guy from firing. Once it's fired, the bullet will be the key to this whole thing. Okay. I have to wait till that goes down. I wonder... Oh, I will hydrate. I wonder if I have enough time to drop the helmet. But do I need to drop the helmet? That's the thing. Oh, he didn't notice, thank God. Okay. Cause that kind of looks like a bullet, right? The helmet looks like a bullet? I don't know. What was that? Oh God. That's the kind of guy you are. You let him shoot. Got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. Almost, but not quite. So I'm on chapter... What chapter I'm on? I'm on chapter 16. I think there's like 3 more chapters. I think there's 17, 18, 9. Oh, wait. Actually, you know what? Let's just check. Let's check Steam. No, wait. I'm on chapter 15. And there's 16, 17. Yeah. And then there's other chapters that I didn't... There's other challenges I didn't complete, the achievements on Steam. But I have to complete 15, 16, and 17. And then clear Ghost Trick. Right? Oh, no, wait. That's a different achievement. Yeah, so... Yeah. Basically 3 chapters. And I'm still on the same chapter. And it's been an hour. I'm really hoping this is it. I would hate to redo this again. Now then, Inspector, time to make a big red stain on your spotless red coat. This is another condition of my deal to wipe out everybody who needs about 10 sec. He's going to shoot. It's too late. It's no use. Even with my power, there's nothing I can do. I don't see anything to swap the bullet with. I guess he didn't make it in time. What? What am I missing? Oh, God. It's the fact that I have to redo it and is what's the struggle here. Sorry, Birdie. It's like, do I have to grab something from up here? Down here, I mean? There you are. It's some... Okay. Once it's fired, the bullet will be the key to this whole thing. So the initial bullet. So when it's in him. Right? Wait till it drops. Swivel. Wonder, can I go down here? No. There has to be a reason why there's these things here. I'm not gonna say you never listen anyway. Okay. Oh, shite. I can get back. Oh, I'm time to reduce again. Ah! How am I supposed to get to the bullet? Like, it doesn't make sense. We should do it without stopping the guy from firing and without him noticing. Once it's fired, the bullet will be the key to this whole thing. Oh my god, that doesn't make sense to me, but... Like, how do I get to the bullet if I can't even, like... And I have to do it without him noticing. And then they said, with him not looking, I can do stuff. But it's like, what can I do? Unless I move the chair. But I think I could have done that even without him looking. I can't turn on the light. Can't stop it here. He gets shot. Throws back. And then this is like the part where I have to do something. But like, what did I do? I don't get the whole bullet thing. Am I not like thinking like straight? Like, where's the bullet? How can I use? How can I use? I don't see anything that could look like the bullet. There's honestly don't know. Oh my god, I can't think. Got out with a gun. I ought to be able to use my powers on it to save the man in white. Okay, but ow. I don't understand. I don't understand. But usually it'll form like a thing if I can use it. But I don't know what I have to do. I'm like literally lost. Like none of the hints are helping. Something with the bullet. Something that Missile can do. To use Missile's power. So, for one, how do I get to said bullet? This doesn't make sense to me. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I did the helmet thing. Oh no, like I seriously, I need a hint because I'm going crazy. I don't know how to get to said bullet. If I don't see said bullet. Nothing mentions the bullet. The freak then. I know I have to... I think I have to do something with missile. I just don't know what. When you're waiting for the kill to hit the floor, jump missile, kettle to helmet to buck. Wait, what? While you're waiting for the kettle to hit the floor, jump missile, kettle, helmet to buck. Missile's done jumping for the rest of the level. Well, technically then, missile can be anywhere. That means I have to do some... What? It's either I swivel the desk lamp, I turn it on, drop the helmet. I don't think it's closing the spout, because I don't think that's gonna do anything. Or move the ladder. I tried the helmet thing, it didn't work. And this is where it's already too late. No, wait, our chance is coming up. The last split second, right? Leave it to me. What? Well, would you look at that? Oh my god, it didn't make sense. Because I was fine everywhere else. Now's our 10. I'm here in the bullet right now. Let's swap this thing with something else. Oh, what? That's so dumb. Missile could have been left anywhere. It doesn't make sense. It's our only hope. There's gotta be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet. I can't even see the bullet, so I don't even know what shape it is. See, that's the thing. I was gonna swap it with the dang helmet. Oh my god. That's why I had that helmet on the floor. So I can't. That didn't go well. We tried swapping what we could find, but we just made things worse. Not nice, kids. Not nice at all. You put a dent in my lovely mask. Guess we better look for something softer to swap with. Oh my god, I can't. I can't. Yeah, like a message, do something to help me. Oh, that's... I have a message for you. I'll tell you myself. Thank you very much. Okay, go ahead. I was messing with the battered old hoist and do something to help me. You heard him, Zitzel. Oh boy. Oh my god. No, because you know what's dumb? What's dumb is I tried to switch that dang helmet with the knitted hat. It didn't allow me. It didn't allow me. Swap it with the book. It has to be the same shape. How can I swap it with the book? The book is not the same shape. I can't even reach it. Look. I can't even reach it. It's supposed to turn green if I can swap it. Wait for the step ladder. Wait. Oh my god, my brain hurts. I have to wait for the step ladder to move first. That's so dumb. Because technically I could just literally switch it right now if it just allowed me to. And then they said right now I could do something. Because I'm not looking. Oh my god, I'm so confused. trying to figure out who needs to be where and if I need to do anything for the swap. I'm not gonna even read the story because I'm not repeating the same thing over and over. So this part, the ladder goes, and now it's getting closer to us. So now it's further away from that side, which doesn't make sense to me. So if I go to... hold on. What? I don't understand. Because I have to have a direct connection in order to swap it. So if I'm trying to swap I'm trying to swap the hats. There's no way. Oh, I'm so confused. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. They said that Missa has to go from the kettle to the hamlet to the book. And then Missa's done jumping. But yet again, I need a different hat. And the only thing that can be swapped is these two. And I can't reach it. So... I don't understand. And as I move this... but then what? I still can't reach there. I have to jiggle this. Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. That's dumb. No, you can't occupy the same one. Because it only, if, for example, if I am Sissel and I'm talking to Missile, it'll basically tell me to talk. Oh my god. The book is the same shape as the... That's dumb. Wait! You didn't knock the helmet off? Am I supposed to? Oh, that's dumb. Oh, instead of the floor. I wonder if I can still do it. No. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the same. All right. How do I... Oh my god, I can't even leave. They're not making me leave. Oh god. They're gonna make me do this again. Yep. Just let me restart. There should have been an option for me to restart. Yeah, that's the only thing about this game is the repetitiveness. Once you do a run through, I can't like rewind myself. I have to rewind from like the initial beginning, which kind of sucks. I don't like doing things repeatedly like this. Especially like it's something like one little change that I have to do. Not to redo the entire thing. Okay, got that. Jesus, wrong one. Okay. Okay, not yet. Get shot. And then not only on top of that, I have to wait to the last second in order to make any changes. It's not like I can just sit and watch now. Yeah. Stop counting down. So now I go back to... Jesus. Okay, knitted hat's fine. I guess I'll just leave Sissel there. Last second. Look at that. Okay, now we can swap it. Jesus. Also, that's one strong knitted hat for him to like flip. Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act. And now I say again, I love knit hats. So warm and most of all soft. Did I do all right? You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. And I'll keep doing it too, over and over. Fate averted. What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. While I researched these past 10 years, tales in comparison, right, Professor? You two are working together? That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back. Back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla. You're right, Miss O, and there's a certain guy I have to follow too. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanella, the man in red left, and now a new story is about to unfold in a new present. I have to rescue a cup of tea. How are you feeling, you old crazy character? Hey there, Professor. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right. Like, I'm going to believe that. So what? Guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. Damn it, you picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. Trick time. Well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, I can't call it a complete success, but in any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I better talk to them. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, maybe. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight. And then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. Oof. The guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against people who stole his life away 10 years ago? Yeah, he's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Like the dad who forced me into a corner, Lynn, the girl playing in the park, and finally you, Inspector Cabanella. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in our young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made two very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course, but if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Cabanella, got a minute? Chief wants to see you about your report. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications network. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them two predictions. He foresaw two completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those two inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communication and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen? The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. It's a submarine? We haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think that would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right, highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. And now they have that little girl as a hostage? Camilla. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Ciao shooting Alma. I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years though. The manipulator, he's going to prove that Ciao is innocent. What incredible determination. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Ciao, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know? As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. That's it, eh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. Ha, what's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around, give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. Is that it? Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police. Police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead, but I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity too. That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, alright? No question about it. There wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? And what do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. What? He was dead. But he wasn't dead? We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. The corpse left behind some data from some testing too. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off the body. Radiation? I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute. Could it be? That's right. It's coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temsic. Is that you, baby? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? I was investigating the manipulator case then, and I heard there was a man who quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. And at that time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and the Temsic were somehow connected. Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. Oof. So that contraption in the basement here, you built that to try and help Detective Jowd? That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device, but there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried. Camilla told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated, but in a part that would allow a Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Inspector Caminella. Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hate to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Inspector Cabanella, I'm sorry, I just heard you were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slumber. Yikes. Tonight, I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. Like a crow joke. Ha ha ha. But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Jowd! The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning too. That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second. Jowd. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. The pigeon. I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. This present you gave me is just what I needed, thank you. Glad you like it. Tissa, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please? Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for? I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Campanella. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness, and it's almost dawn. Ah, yes, finally the chapter is done. Chapter 15. With 2 more to go. Ooh, you can change the background. No, I'm good for tonight. All right. That was a bit of a long one, especially with all the talking at the end. But yeah, got 2 more chapters to go, and hopefully I'll be done with this game. I think I might try and get the other achievements on Steam, maybe. We'll see how I feel about it. Other than that, I'm just gonna end stream. No raid. Just that exhausted me. But I'll be back on stream on Wednesday. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a gaming one or a creative stream. I'm not sure yet, depending on my mood, but I will see you then, if anything. There's the Discord if you would like to join. That's about it. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye.